Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. You guys know what this is. I mean, you know by the title, but I think you also know this by sight. This is a full case of blind bags, but not just any blind bags. This is Helljumper Series 3. I almost said Series 2. Series 3, I never did get a really full case of Series 2. But yeah, I'm sure this is not helping the rumors that I live in the mega walls. But no, I got this case from the seller Popcorn 8 on Mercari. He's a really good seller. I think I've made like 15 purchases from him at this point. I got the elephant from him. I think I got the Hornet from him. He's just really good. He sold me this whole case for retail, which I'm super happy about. He just keeps his prices really solid. He's not a scalper. He's just a true reseller. I still do call into question how the Chinese people are selling it from the factories, but that's a whole separate issue and maybe for a different video. But today we are going to be going through and opening almost all of these. I need to keep at least one CQB sealed for a friend of mine. But I'm really excited. It's been a while. I mean, I feel like I always say it's been a while since I opened a full case. And this just happens few and far between now. But we've got this back piece, which I'm going to actually go ahead and cut this off because we don't need this part. And this is, if you didn't know, and if you were curious, this is what it looks like when stores have cases shipped to them. They would just get a whole bunch, exactly how you see right here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look at that. It looks like I just pulled it fresh off the shelf. This will be a little interesting because I busted my finger earlier today, so we will try our best to get this open. There's our rarity charts. You can see we got lots of the commons, and I know this is a bit controversial having the Spartans be in the commons. People wanted the Brute and the Grunt in the common spot and then the Spartans there in the rares. I kind of understand that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see that. At the same time, I do like having the CQB as a common because so many people are going to want it, even though I think it could have been done better. So let's go ahead and jump in and start opening these. I will have the codes in the description and in the pinned comment. So if you want those, you can go and find those there. To find the codes on the pack, go to the back here, and it will either be on the top of this section here or it will be underneath. Yep, it's like this blue here underneath. So this is, what is this? This is a 03 TC. So we're gonna crack this open. Oh, yep, using scissors is a little difficult. Grunt. So the Grunt is 03. He is one of the rares. I do like. So I know it's also a bit of a controversial thing having them come pre-built, but when you're opening a full case like this, you don't know how much of a godsend it is to have the figures be built, because after building an entire case worth of blind bags, that hurts. Like, it actually is painful. Oh, let me look at this. What is this one? This is... Where's the code? Oh, there it is. This is a 04 TC. There's also only 2 active camo Jegas per case, theoretically. Also, I was told by Simon that there's something about this series that nobody has noticed yet, and I've been racking my brain trying to figure it out. So I don't know. Marine. The Marine is apparently 04. A Chips Dubo, however you want to say that. It's really nice to see the CE Marines come back. I would have kind of liked to see some difference in them, like either the head or the skin tone or something. But as it is, I am very happy to see these. His eyebrows are printed a little crooked, and it gives him a very interesting like side eye. I honestly, a lot of the times those eyebrow misprints are kind of great. All right, there we go. So we have a Marine and a Grunt. That is decent so far. Oh, this is very puffed. Is this another Grunt? I want to look at the code real quick. Where is it? Yeah, this is another Grunt. 03. 03 is the Grunt. So while I'm opening these, I kind of wanted to cover a few things. Primarily, I wanted to talk about the Alpha 9 drop pods and the fiasco with those. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing that production was cut short, or that's essentially how I was reading it. If you don't know, Kevin confirmed that basically all the retailers that were going to take it were canceling their orders. Like all the orders were canceled, and there are very few actually out and about, which is super disappointing. They're really great sets. Wait, is this another Grunt? It is. Are they all just in the front? That's weird. But yeah, they were really great sets, and there was a pretty bad quality control error with the rookie where his white helmet stripe would just kind of come off. But I told Kevin about that, and then shortly afterward, there was like nothing heard about those pods, and my assumption was they were pulled due to those quality control errors. But they were pulled, or kind of pulled, but like there was just nobody, like all the orders were canceled, which sucks. So my proposition for fixing this issue, what is this? This is another 04. I think they're all just like stacked in the front. Maybe we'll start grabbing from random sections. My proposition is that they repackage them, and I don't really have the influence to actually have this suggestion pull much weight, but my suggestion would be to repackage them into 4-figure pack, probably get rid of the pods, maybe throw in a barrier or two or some sandbags and put them in a figure pack like that, and then sell it on Mattel Creations. That would be my solution. Maybe even toss in, I don't know, a couple brutes or something. Something to make it maybe a little beefier. But yeah, I feel like that would be the play, is packaging it into a bigger thing. Is this another Marine? Oh no, this is a 6'4". That's odd. Yeah, I don't know. It's disappointing. And Kevin did say that they were probably not coming back, not the pods, but they've got the designs. They have the designs for Rookie. They have the designs for Mickey and Romeo and Dutch. So why not just put them all in a pack together? Why not? That would be my solution. And I feel bad for all you guys that have not been able to get them. It really, honestly, it's rough. It is a rough collecting world right now. And the problem is like we have these awesome releases like Flood Brute. Who would have thought? Like we got the Elite, the Human, and the Brute combat forms released within what, like, was like a year of each other. That's insane. But nobody's able to get it. And this is an issue that we've all been harping on for a while. And we will probably keep harping on it for a while longer. I know there are still people saying that the Halo line is going to die by the end of the year, and that Mega themselves is going to die by the end of the year. I don't really think it's quite to that level yet, but I do think that it's, I don't know, we could see maybe a drop off more in set releases. Wait, what is this one? This is a 6.3 TC. I hope that's not the case. I hope that we actually do continue to get consistent set releases, but I don't know. We could maybe see that. I also think that this is not I don't think I know that this is not a problem that's just confined to Mega. There are a lot of other fan bases that are in similar problems from what I've heard. Ooh, Elite. Elite is the 6'3", I guess. This dude is so nice. This could have been a Halo Heroes figure, and I don't think anybody would have complained. Also, I keep like setting it farther down. I probably shouldn't do that. New plasma rifle, absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love this new plasma rifle. It's great. So nice. Yeah, it's not just the Mega community that's having problems. I think I heard the Hot Wheels community is in a rough spot. I think the Jurassic Park community might have had some troubles here and there. This is 6'4". And then also, I have learned that apparently Lego has ultra strict. Yes, another Flood Brute. Thanks to Jang, actually, I learned this. There are basically rules that say stores can't have, I think Jang said 18 inches of shelf space, more than 18 inches of shelf space for non-Lego building toys. And that Lego will send inspectors to the stores. And if they have more, if they have too much, they'll like tell them to change that. And if they don't change that, they will actually stop the store from selling Lego. And that would be a huge loss because Lego is so big. So that's why places like Target don't expand their shelf space to include more Mega, and they're just sticking to Pokemon, which is sad. Halo is slowly climbing, but I think that we might need a year or two of it continuing to climb for stores to understand that, hey, Halo is something that people want to buy, and go from there. What is this one? This is a 6'4". Is this? That's another Flood Brute. We're gonna grab random. This is a, what is this? 6'6". 6'6" TC. Oh, look at him. The active camo Jega. That's really nice. Oh my gosh, his waist is so loose. Oh, it's not like stuck on all the way. What the heck? That's not a huge problem. I can fix that. Does he have a... No, he doesn't. I thought he had a marine arm for a second. This is one of the most useful active camo figures, in my opinion, because Jega actually spends so much time AC. So I am on board with this. Is that... No shot. What? They put the shoulder on upside down. What the heck? I've seen so many people do that in like the Reddit community and stuff, but I've never seen Mega themselves put a shoulder armor on upside down. So that was one of, I think, 2 Jegas that are in here. Let's pull from the very back. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten any of the Spartans yet. What do we have here? This is 6'2", 6'2" TC. Of course, just as I say that I was surprised about not getting Spartans yet, here is the Helljumper. There's like, I don't know, the general dislike of Halo 4 and 5 Spartans I still think it's fairly high, but there are a lot of people that really like them. Some people have even been waiting for this particular figure in this combo and never thought it was going to happen, but here he is, and he is brilliant. I love it. The green still has a lot of variation in it, unfortunately, but the figure himself is so nice, I can kind of excuse that. Okay, what do we got here? What is this? This is 6'5" TC. 6'5". Oh, we have a Brute. Very nice. So I have a feeling this is going to probably come up in the comments, but unfortunately, I do not have extras of these that I'm going to sell, at least not to the general public. A lot of these are going to be going to other people, people that I know through the Discord community or the Instagram community. I'm going to be sending a full set over to Halo Bricks for him to review on Instagram. So if you are following him on Instagram, keep an eye out for that. If you're not following him on Instagram, go follow him on Instagram. I will put a link in the description. Hopefully I remember to do that. Editor, Demarcation, put in a link, please. Oh, I didn't even look at what code this was. 6.2. There's another Helljumper. So yeah, this case will not be, extras will not be sold. I do wish I had a way to help all you guys who do not have access to these get it. The best I can do at the moment is give you the link to Popcorn's store. There's so many of you guys that want these. They're going to sell out quick for sure. So here's my thing, and I think Simon was saying the same thing. If you live in an area that sells these, right? If you can go into a Kroger and find these on the shelf, a Mayors, find these on the shelf, buy all of them. Bring the extras to Reddit, bring the extras to Discord, bring the extras to the Facebook groups, and resell them to your fellow collectors at retail. Or, you know, you can mark it up a little bit. Obviously, you have to roll tax in, so like add $1 per pack or something. But that is how we can combat the scalpers. That is how we can combat poor distribution. Oh, look at that. Another Helljumper. That is how we win. We win by coming together as a community and helping each other out. So, oh my gosh, this guy's hand. Why is it stuck? Oh, there we go. Whoo! It got in there when it was still a little bit molten, I think. But yeah, that is how we win, guys. We have to be willing to help each other out. Oh, that hand doesn't like to hold things very well. I might have to fix that. Yeah, that's how we win. We gotta help the rest of the community as much as we can. Or if you're one of the people that bought a case from Popcorn, because I know there are some of you guys that have gotten cases from Popcorn. What is this? It's a 6.2 again. Resell those too for the extras. Part with the extras, and maybe too. And this is something that oh my gosh, we're getting all of the Helljumpers now. What is happening to his? What is happening to his chest plate? Why is it all off? Ugh. Oh, he has the Stinger and Hunter Spartan undersuit. Interesting. I've lost my train of thought thanks to this. You guys watching are probably screaming at me, going, "This is what you were talking about." Gosh dang it. I've lost my train of thought completely. Other than we got to help each other out. That's the only way around it. Oh, yes, I have recovered my train of thought. I know a lot of you guys want to army build these things, all right? You want to army build Flood, you want to army build Elites and Marines. Here's what we might have to do, all as a community. I've already been doing this, is stick with smaller armies for now, right? So there's 5 of these brutes to a case. Maybe you buy a whole case. Maybe keep 2 for now. Keep 2, pass on the other 3 to other people. And if distribution increases and you find more of these, keep more. If not, then at least you have a couple and some other fans have a couple as well. Instead of some of you guys buying all of them, buying like 15 of them and then everybody else doesn't get any. Let's try and share around as much as possible. You know, hopefully that makes sense. So like right now I've got, well, I don't have, these are going to be in my collection, a couple of them. But I've got 2 of the elite forms, obviously, because that comes in the Flood Firefight. And then I have 2 of the human forms. And I would like to get 2 of the brute forms, but I might not for a bit. Purely because I want to be able to pass as many on as I can. Now, this is a 6.4. So just try to think of other people as best as you can. Share it around. And that's how we win. That's how we beat the scalpers. That's how we beat Lego being a jerk. Like, I could not believe, my opinion of Lego has gone down significantly over the past year, but it has continued to drop because of that. Their brutal just obliteration of competition when they don't even need to obliterate the competition that much. They have almost a monopoly on the market, and they really don't need to be so brutal about just destroying competitors. So, yeah. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I've heard it before. Wait, I've heard some of them before, but wait, let me check the codes. Where is it? Oh, I can't even barely see that one. I think it's another 6'4". I've heard them before, but like, are you one of those people that has access to more? Like, do you have access to a Kroger or a Mayors that sells Mega? Do you not? If you are one of those people, are you spreading around the wealth, so to speak? Because like, seriously, if you find a case of like Series 16 Halo Heroes, buy them all, resell them for retail, help people out. That will keep the scalpers. If you leave them, the scalpers will get them, and then we will see them on eBay for $50 or $60 a piece. So, and I want to say, if you are one of those people that has access to Mega and you complain about scalpers without doing something about it, you don't really have space to complain. When you have something that you can do about it, do it, or don't complain about the consequences of not doing something. This is a 6'3". I'm not trying to say that anybody is doing that. I'm just saying that that's how we beat them. Like, and I can't stress this enough. That is how we beat them. We have to just, when we find stuff, buy all of it and pass it on to our fellow collectors at retail. And you can even do that on eBay. So like, somebody wants to buy from you, right? You go and put it on eBay. Obviously, you'd add a little bit to the price to be able to get around the eBay fees. But then, if we can start flooding eBay with, say I decide to sell this guy on eBay for $4, and I sell multiple of them, the scalpers won't be able to sell theirs for $15 and $20 a piece as easily, because there will be so many sold ones that I'm putting out for cheaper. That's another way we can beat them. Oh wait, I didn't check the code for this one. I'm trying to find the CQB's code so I can keep one sealed. This is an 04. Oh, so I have two different batches in here. I have double digit, like the 6.3 TC and 6.4 TC, and then I have 04 and whatnot. Interesting. Yeah, this definitely happens before. Like, this isn't anything new, but it's interesting to see it in one case. But we have another chips. Is he a barbecue chip, or is he like a sour cream and onion chip? There we go. Getting up through these. 04. This is another Marine. This might be the last Marine, actually. Yes, sir. The last of the Marines. I will not be keeping any of these. These will all be passed on to other people, because I have one already from this series. Plus, I have like 5 left over from the Clash on the Ring blind bag series, which was my first blind bag case opening, which was, I don't know, this giving me a little bit of flashbacks to that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, like, what is your current experience hunting Mega? And yeah, I know Target doesn't have any anymore. Walmart's barely have any, and just Pokemon everywhere. But like, maybe any specifics, like, do you have any interesting other stores that you find Mega in? Have you found them in antique stores recently? Stuff like that. We are really just grinding through these. I think, what is this? This is a 66. Execute Order 66. It's a Jega, active camo Jega. Very nice. That should be the last of the AC Jegas. His shoulder is on upside down. Bruh. Mega. What the heck? I wonder, does Mega have like people in the factory assembling these, or are they assembled by machine? If they're assembled by people, Mega, you gotta give them the instructions. Look at that. That's terrifying, actually. 2 active camo Jegas. This is a 6.2 TC. What do we got? That should be the last of the Helljumpers too. This guy about gave Simon a conniption in Simon's opening video. I'll put a little card up in the corner for that one. He opened 20 packs, and it was not a official full case, so he didn't get some of the figures, and he did get some of the figures, like this fellow right here. Many of these. Definitely go watch that one. that should be the last of those. We are grinding through. Let's grab one from the back. This definitely seems to be organized more than previous cases. This is a 6-1. Is this a CQB? It's about time we got some CQBs. Yes, indeed it is. I have such a love-hate relationship with this figure. Whoa, what is happening to his arm? It does not want to go in. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's actually an easy fix. You heat it up with a hairdryer and just plug it in. Yeah, it's CQB, so like I like it, but at the same time, it's not quite what it should have been. The forehead is a little. Let me see. Let's zoom in a little bit. The forehead is a little too tall, and the chin is a little too short, and it's a little too stuck far down on the neck. So that's kind of my qualm with it. White base plate. I think this is a reference to the Snowbound sets. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on this, but there was a Snowbound CQB, so I'm wondering if that's why they put white. That's kind of my guess. And it's nice to have the different stands. We got two figures with the tan ones. Come on, stand up, Chips. We've got some gray, some black. It just kind of helps to show different terrains, different environments. What is this one? This is a 6-4? I'm not keeping track well what this is. Oh, yes, Flood Brute. And now I'm not sure. Was it a 6-1? 6-1 is the CQB. I need to keep one of those aside. I am still shocked that Mega actually went and did this. Just in case you have not gotten a good look at this yet. Look at that. All of its gory glory. So much texturing. And I do like that Mega went with a molded in head. They could have put a brute head on, but neither of the heads that they have really would have fit. Bro, stick your leg back on. There we go. The horde grows. There should be one more in here. One more. I think we've got two more elites in there somewhere. What else? I mean, we should have a bunch of CQBs still. What is this? Wait, let me check. 6-1. This is a CQB. This is going to Imagine Art. I can put a link to his channel. This is going to be his, so this is going to go and sit back here and stay sealed. Whoa, that's weird. It's like crumpled. I have a feeling this is another CQB. CQB. No, I was wrong. That's a brute. This should be the last of these guys, I think. These guys are from Halo Wars, actually, even though they have like the Halo 2/3 look. Apparently they're from Halo Wars. The purple coloring denotes them being from Halo Wars. Comes with the green base, which is nice. I do like this color scheme. The purple pops really nicely. Put him back there. Who do we have here? 6-4. This should be the last one. Yep, that should be the last of them. What the heck? Oh, I thought it was stuck to him. Very nice looking. Very, very nice. I do like the fact that there's one little piece of armor left and it's silver, and it kind of matches with the silver gun. Just really good. Mega's design team is absolutely crushing it. And I want to take this opportunity to point out again that the distribution problems is not Mega, not in the way that you think. So don't just rail against Mega. It is Mattel's problem. It is 343 and Microsoft's problem. It is all the stores' problem. It is partially Lego's problem, like I was saying. So don't just hate Mega for not having their products available, because they can't exactly help it, okay? So just keep that in mind. We have another CQB. Yeah, so I just want to kind of say that again, and I'll probably keep saying it in the future because I see a lot of you guys really just getting angry at Mega and going on about how terrible they are because they want just like make your products available. Well, like they want to, but they can't because of Mattel's dumb choices and because of the store's dumb choices and because of the choices that got Halo into this slump that it was in. So yeah, it just be nice to Mega, okay? Like they're trying and they're doing really awesome stuff. Like huge just applause for the designers. Like if you are in agreement that Mega's design team is doing a great job, put some of those applause emojis down in the comments. We need to give the designers some applause because they're doing a good job. They're doing a really good job. Even when they do weird things like the CQB helmet, they do a good job. And they listen to us too. So that's part of why I'm kind of mad at the CQB design, but also they have listened to us in the past, and I am hoping that they will at least, if not modifying the proportions, just modify the placement of the head hole, like the peg hole. I think that would go a long way. So yeah, just big applause, big shout out, and I don't know, big thank you, I guess, to the designers because they're doing a lot of great stuff, and I'm quite happy and quite on board with what they're doing. 3. Wait, let's see. We should have 2 more. Okay, yeah, we have 2 more CQBs and one more elite. Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, yeah. No. 2 more elites and 1 more CQB. I got confused for a second because we're leaving one of the CQBs sealed. There's that elite, the beautiful elite. I would like to have a squad of like 4 of these guys, and I would love to get them in red and just all the colors. Mega, please keep making them in all the colors. Purple, red, all of it. We need all of it. It's just a fantastic figure, and I'm so happy that they did the jaw properly. We are down to the last 2. If my calculations are correct and the information that I was given are correct, we should have 1 elite and 1 CQB. It's always sad getting to the end of the box and having the last of them. Honestly, I wonder what it would be like to like speed run opening cases. Imagine buying like 5 cases and opening them all. That would make a great video. I don't know how the heck I would get 5 cases of them, but it would be fantastic. Elite. Wait, where's the plasma? Oh, it's still in there. Always double check your bags. Always. Otherwise, you might accidentally throw away your plasma rifle. Oh, it's so good. Wait, let me zoom in on it real quick. Look at that. It's so good. I love it. It's great. I've hated the plasma rifle piece for the longest time because I couldn't get them, like you could get it in their hands, right? But then you couldn't like bend their arm, and I know a lot of you know this already. So this is great. I am 110% on board with seeing these in like every set from now on. If Mega put as many of these in sets as they did shock rifles, we will be in a good place. Last one, and this is the figure that made its debut in this series. Well, actually, a couple of these figures made their debut in this series. This is a big series in terms of releases. The Elite, the Flood Brute, and the CQB. I do want to see this CQB in other colors. I would like to see a Halo Heroes one, to be honest. Also, Splazer, first time I think we've ever gotten a printed weapon in a blind bag series. There we go. That is the last one. Well, technically the last one. There obviously is the one that is being saved. But look at that, and look at the empty case.
Oh, yeah, real quick before we end off. I did want to point out quality control for this is decent. There's a few things like the arm sticking out too much. This Helljumper is both his hands don't want to hold stuff, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, they're just gray. They can be easily swapped out, but that's annoying. And then there's some loose bits here and there, but I haven't seen anything that like really strikes me as horribly glaring. No disfigured parts that I can see. No huge misprints. For the most part, really good. Just the standard loose stuff for the most part. Well, there you have it. That is the contents of an entire case of Halo Universe Series 3 blind bags. So the final counts are 3 of the Halo Wars Brutes, 4 of the Halo 2 Anniversary Elites, 5 of the CE Marines, 5 of the Helljumpers, 3 of the Grunts, 5 of the Floods. Good choice, Mega. 5 of the CQBs, 1 is still sealed, and 2 active camo Jegas. That's a decent lineup. At first, I was confused. I was like, wait, they've never done varying counts of commons before, but I was wrong. The other series have had varying counts of commons because their total amount per case is 32. So they have to make all the numbers of things fit within 32. And honestly, this series is an A+. There are some weird things like probably the Brutes and the Grunts could have been in the slots of the Helljumpers and the CQBs, but that's honestly, I feel like that comes down to personal preference because some people want to get more CQBs, some people want to get more Helljumpers, some people want more of those Brutes, some people want more Grunts. Why you want more Grunts from this blind bag series, I don't know. Grunts are pretty easy to get these days from all the sets, the banished sets they came in. But yeah, and then of course the helmet, the CQB helmet is a little and you could make a case for the Marine being a lazy reuse, but I disagree. I think Mega saw how people still wanted them and how stupidly expensive they are these days and went to fix the problem. So I'm a big fan of this series. I really like this. I am waiting for when they put an ODST in the blind bag series again. Mega, please, ODST. A green one would be great. We haven't gotten a green ODST since Challenger series. So the green one would be so cool. I don't know if you will see this, Mega, but green ODST, please. Anyway, that is a full case. Popcorn 8. I'll put the link in the description. He may not have any for sale right now. You might have to even ask him. He might have some sets, some full sets available and not full cases. I don't know, but I'll put the link to his store in the description. I'll put the link to Halo Brick's Instagram, and I will put the link to Imagine Art's channel all down in the description and pinned comment. Go check them all out. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.